Words of Sri Aurobindo. Difficulties and obstacles. As I have told you, it is no longer useful to think of right understanding and wrong movements and get upset when they are felt to be not there or imperfect. Nobody can change himself. Even the strongest sadhaks here recognize that. Their effort is to let the peace, force, light, ananda of the mother come in, to let that grow, for that will change them, they know. So long as it is not there, has not yet touched, is not growing, they struggle with the mind and vital, because they cannot help doing so, and it is necessary for preparing the consciousness a little to admit the peace and force. But once these have touched, the only thing to do is to lay all the stress on that, trust to it, surrender, and give oneself to it, for the straight road is found, and the true power and consciousness have been experienced. To do anything by mental control is always difficult when what is attempted runs contrary to the trend of human nature or of the personal nature. A strong will patiently and perseveringly turned towards its object can effect a change, but usually it takes a long time, and the success at the beginning may be only partial and checkered by many failures. To turn all actions automatically into worship cannot be done by thought control only. There must be a strong aspiration in the heart which will bring about some realization or feeling of the presence of the one to whom worship is offered. The bhakta does not rely on his own effort alone, but on the grace and power of the divine whom he adores. A difficulty comes or an arrest in some movement which you have begun or have been carrying on for some time. How is it to be dealt with? For such arrests are inevitably frequent enough, not only for you, but for everyone who is a seeker. One might almost say that every step forward is followed by an arrest. At least that is a very common, if not a universal experience. It is to be dealt with by becoming always more quiet, more firm in the will to go through, by opening oneself more and more so that any obstructing non-receptivity in the nature may diminish or disappear, by an affirmation of faith even in the midst of the obscurity, faith in the presence of a power that is working behind the cloud and the veil, in the guidance of the Guru, by an observation of oneself to find any cause of the arrest, not in a spirit of depression or discouragement, but with the will to find out and remove it. This is the only right attitude. And if one is persistent in taking it, the periods of arrest are not abolished, for that cannot be at this stage, but greatly shortened and lightened in their incidence. Sometimes these arrests are periods, long or short, of assimilation or unseen preparation. Their appearance of sterile immobility is deceptive in that case. With the right attitude, one can, after a time, by opening, by observation, by accumulated experience, begin to feel, to get some inkling of what is being prepared or done. Sometimes it is a period of true obstruction in which the power at work has to deal with the obstacles in the way, obstacles in oneself, obstacles of the opposing cosmic forces or any other, or of all together. And this kind of arrest may be long or short according to the magnitude or obstinacy or complexity of the impediments that are met. But here too, the right attitude can alleviate or shorten, and if persistently taken, help to a more radical removal of the difficulties and greatly diminish the necessity of complete arrests hereafter.